Okay, here's our bag of fish. Been soaking. It has no egg on it. Just the fish put in the battery made earlier. In case that one doesn't share because I don't have very good internet. It's cornmeal, 2 parts cornmeal, 1 part corn flour, chili powder, dill, pepper seasoning salt, not lemon pepper. The lemon pepper will make it flake apart. We have hot coconut oil. So something that's really important when you're doing this is to fully cook the one side before you flip it. I don't have egg on here, and since we don't have egg, it has a tendency to not keep the cornmeal on it if you just keep flipping it constantly. So what I'll do, since we're just cooking over a fire, is I'll just pull it off the heat. I'll get it all on there and I'll pull it off the heat and just hold the pan basically, or set it down on a piece of wood and until it cools a little bit, and I just watch it boil. I just want it sizzling. I will cover it with foil to get it hot on top if I can get my heat adjusted correctly. If not, then I guess we'll just do it like this. Probably should use a utensil and not your finger. The cameraman today is Archie. Tomorrow we're going to do an art video. He's going to do a drawing.
Really nervous about if I'm going to be able to do it.
Oh, you'll be able to do amazing. Don't be nervous. We're just going to be us. There's nothing to be nervous about. Just be yourself. You know, when somebody comes over and you just draw.
Yeah.
And you like showing them how you draw.
Yeah.
Just like that. But you're going to show a bunch of people. Okay. So, glove when you're off grid. Sadly, I hate plastic, but I use a lot of plastic gloves because then I can get my hands clean instead of having to go in and washing my hands. It's not as easy.
It's true.
Kind of rotated. I can see it's getting hotter on this side. That kind of just helps get it hot on top. And we'll probably just do the video until I do my first flip so you can kind of see the color I'm going for. The cornmeal is yellow, so if you flip it too soon because it looks golden, all your cornmeal will fall off. And then you'll say, it didn't stick because you didn't have egg. But you just have to fully crisp it on that side. Coconut oil is a big key to that. The coconut oil really helps crisp it and not have that fall off. Instead of turning into a mushy, like roux type thing. Got a little bit more fire than we need. Hey, Timmy. So, let's see. Look at that. Not even close. So tomorrow, we're going to go out and we're going to do a little more fishing like we did today, and then we're going to go further up the jetty, and we're going to go for some lingcod. And if we don't get a lingcod right off the bat, then we'll probably run up further and we'll see if we can get some perch. It's the goal anyway. I forgot to get my shellfish license, so we won't go clamming.
I love laser clam.
Oh, laser clams are so good.
Laser clam? I don't know if it'd be good for clam chowder. I love clam chowder and I love razor clam, so, you know, one of these days I might try to make clam chowder with razor clam.
That's what we should do. We usually just use the chewier clams and cut them up for the chowder. No, we did do clam chowder with the razor clams. Yeah. Remember we had Nana make the clam chowder base? Yeah. Because her potato soup and clam chowder base is amazing.
It is. Did you hold this for?
Yeah. So we'll talk, I guess, about our awesome cook stove here. So that is a washing machine tub. An old metal washing machine tub. And what I did is I got it like, well, first of all, we set targets up all the way on the outside of it on 360, and then we would shoot at all the targets with the 22s. The kids would play with the 22s. And then we'd spin it around and shoot it again. And what we haven't done is taken a piece of wood or piece of metal on the back side and then take a ball peen hammer and knock all these points kind of inward. They're all, a lot of them are outward, depending on whether it was an exit hole or entrance hole. But that gets air in there, and it doesn't give too big of holes. You don't have to sit there with a hole saw and drill big holes. I wanted tiny ones so sparks wouldn't come out as likely. And then it just so happens it perfectly fits the biggest round grill I could find. But having that height of the washing machine tub makes it to where you don't burn your food so bad.
Which is very nice.
And then after we shot the holes in it, we got it raging hot to burn all the coatings off of it, just glowing hot. And now we're cooking on it. So it's working pretty good. I'm just gonna keep rotating it. I was kind of just timing it. When you cook with fire, you kind of have to time everything you cook. So I'm gonna cover it up. Here, we can take that.
You can see like around like there's like 3 pieces right there, then there's another one on the other edge. Well, you were talking about how the cornmeal will come off. Well, it did on part of it.
Yeah.
But it will be fine because when you flip it, it will collect all the cornmeal that fell off.
Yeah, that is true. All those nice crispies of cornmeal that are in the oil, when you flip it, will stick in there and fry to it. And it makes it almost like have a cornmeal panko. Yeah. I like that.
Me too. What do you think your favorite thing is to use like for the breadcrumbs? I think it tastes really good when you use the graham crackers.
Oh, the Ritz crackers?
Yeah,
Yeah, Ritz crackers. I think with salmon, I think the club crackers are my favorite. Club or the Ritz. Club's even a little better, I think. But oh man, when we did the Ritz crackers on the razor clams, and then we smoked the razor clams, those were so good.
We need to get that smoker cleaned and ready, because everything tasted a whole lot better than that thing.
I think so too. You should always clean your smoker out. We let it sit too long, and now it's all. It's
like
not
that,
safe. We have to. We're gonna spray it down, and we'll do some cleaner, and then we'll pressure wash it clean, so it's all back. That's good.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, I think Stovey, we're gonna take our old bait we made in the one video, and we're gonna throw it in a bag and throw it in a crab trap, and then we're gonna throw that crab trap out before we go jetty fishing, because he has a shellfish license. So you have your all you kids have your shellfish license. You have all your stuff, the Columbia River endorsement, shellfish license, and your tag. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. So it's almost cooked all the way through on the first side. And can you please hold this, kiddo?
Yeah.
Actually, can you hold that also?
Yes.
Try not to stop the video. Okay. There's that little cheek muscle. Stovey really loves those little cheeks.
I think everyone does. Those taste really good.
I think so too. And he recovered some really little cheeks on his. We're gonna have to get a video of Stovey filleting soon. He's getting his filleting down pretty good. Yeah, I think he did the one rockfish today in 5 minutes, and he's still not fast at it, but he didn't mess up any of the fillet.
I'll try to be in the next fishing video.
Okay.
Which by tomorrow, fun. I think I'll get down the new drawing part of this. I think I'll probably get the character down because you know, having like one or 2 days to do it, it's gonna be hard. But I've probably done harder than this character.
You have done some amazing stuff like you. That's why I really want you to put your videos on there, because you've spent a lot of time learning how you do it, and you've developed your own little style, and I'm proud of you for it.
Yeah, I mostly just go off of YouTube tutorials, then figure out what I can improve on the tutorials.
There you go.
Most of the time, they don't look as good as the tutorials. Sometimes they look just as good. It really just depends on how good I'm doing that day.
Yeah.
And I cannot copy my drawings. It's not like I have a print or anything. It's just I draw it, and if I try to redraw it, it's going to look completely different.
Yeah, it's art.
Yep.
So that one side is done, that side we have up. And so now we're just going to keep cooking it until it's that cooked. Some people would say it's overcooked, but we like our fish really firm. I don't like mushy fish. I like it cooked thoroughly, and I process all my fish, and I understand how many parasites are in fish. My dad is a fish pathologist. I grew up looking at microbiology books, and I grew up looking at parasitology books, and let me tell you what, you grow up reading parasitology books as a little kid, and you will not eat sushi. I do not eat uncooked fish. It's cooked all the way.
Yeah.
There are plenty of parasites we see in there that
there is no food that there's no form of meat that I would eat even medium well. I like it well done.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I like a steak medium well. I don't know, I like a little bit of blood in there sometimes, if it's a good, clean steak. Good or bad, it's good. Good or bad for you, I should say, it just tastes too good. Well, this is, I guess, it. That's the fish. We have our rice here is cooking, and we already cooked mashed potatoes. So I guess we'll end this video, and that is how we do the cooking part. So you got to see the catch, you got to see the turning the fish into bait, and then actually, like this portion of the meat right here was, this portion here and this was caught with the bait that was made from the fish from the previous video. And then we went out and caught some more fish, and I made a video. I don't know if it's shared yet, but it shows how I make the batter. If that video doesn't upload, the batter is 2 parts cornmeal, 1 part corn flour. I use the white corn flour and the yellow cornmeal, chili powder, dill, and pepper, black pepper seasoning salt. And then I just mix it all together in a bag. And what I did is, in the video, I make a small tiny quart bag because I thought I could cram the fish in there, and it worked. But what I ended up actually doing is making like a big, like a third of a gallon bag worth, and I just dumped a little bit in, because you don't want to reuse your cornmeal. Once you put raw fish in it, it's done. It will turn real fast, so you get really sick. So I just put enough cornmeal in the bag that I don't have a lot of extra. We had this much extra, more than usual, but I'll take that, and then we'll take the leftover cornmeal, and when I make the dog food for the evening, I will just, for tomorrow's dog food, I'll just throw the cornmeal that the fish was in into the boiling water with all the other stuff they make in the food.
Jimmy, move your pot so that it's fire.
Okay guys, thanks for following our crazy life.